Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that is connective to this collective that's beautiful, I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. I do have to check my child not home at the moment. Make sure that's not her. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. I am not really sure what we're getting into, guys. Let's smoke on it. Alright, welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe Ava. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in or out, somewhere in between. I was called this little handmade book. I can't even really remember what is in here. Excuse me. But there's something in here that Spirit wants us to see. Arnica salve. Someone may have sprains, bruises, pain, or inflammation. If you have a lot of that happening right now, look up arnica, A-R-N-I-C-A. And there's a salve. Sprains, bruises, pain, and inflammation. Collective, I'm getting... I was just about to say fresh home from the war, but home and war didn't seem like the right words, and the song in the background just said it never quite felt like home. Never been home. Something about... Yes, my name is Gypsy, and we're at the Gypsy Shanty, but I'm literally seeing, like, the gypsies, you know, the gypsy people, forced to travel, never knowing home. Never knowing roots. Hello there, Creatrix. Oh, I'm using a new orientation right now. My phone is sideways, and the message popped up and then disappeared immediately. Strange. I can't see the comment after a moment. And not even a moment. It gave me like 10 seconds to look. Odd. Alright. Song in the background. A symptom of being human. Sometimes I'm in a room where I don't belong. The house is on fire and there's no alarm. Y'all are leaving the lunatic balls behind. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was hoping to really just widen the view. Not to mention, when I put it straight up, all you guys can see is the light shining right on my eyeballs. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being here to listen. All right. I think we're going to start with our 80s trivia. This is kind of like a monster deck. It's a whole bunch of decks all put together. But on top I have the 80s trivia. There's some cute little questions in here. Yeah. What does the collective need at this time? What do the homies need? Thank you. Something that was previously unblocked is being blocked. So at one point you guys may have decided to block something or someone out, put boundaries, and then you gave in, surrendered. Nine of Cups, the heart. You had a lot of wishes and hopes and dreams, so you gave it another shot. You gave it another try. You unblocked something, but we're back in blocking stage. Something has felt like a trivial pursuit. That's what I was feeling. Trivial pursuit. It's almost like signing up for the Army, National Guard, something like that, the Marines, and you make it through all the tests, and you go to boot camp. You get there, and everything about this seems like this just beautiful opportunity, you know? They're gonna pay your way and teach you all these things, and alright. You get to the boot camp, and you see how they do things, and you see that they're not what you thought it was. Alright, let's say that. It's not what you thought it was, and you're like, I cannot. This is not what I want to put my life on the line for. This is not what I want to stick my neck out for. This is not it. It's just something misaligned, mismatched to like your integrity, your morals, your values, and those things are really important. Really important. So it's like yeah, I'm not sure, just, energies of things have been coming and going and coming and going. It's no more coming and going. It's just time to go. And come back to the self. I'm going to ask the question on the card too, just because it's fun. What color was the entertainment wedge in the 1984 Genus edition of Trivial Pursuit? Pink. You know, I like Pink. I like her music. I like a lot of the things that she says. I like that. Awesome, I'm glad that it does. I like the perspective that she has, and I love the song that she does with her daughter Willow. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. And it's adorable, right? This mother-daughter and they're singing, and it's lovely, right? I once saw someone be really nasty about her and her daughter singing that song, and it's like, to me, that is one of the most beautiful songs. Maybe because I'm a single mother of a young daughter, and it's like, yes, I want us covered in sunshine and showered with good times. And when I stopped to think about it, the person that was being really rude and just gross and nasty and a fucking troll about Pink and her daughter singing, they were showering me and my kid in toxicity, darkness, poison, lies, hatred. So, you know, their opinion didn't really matter except to help fuel the fire behind my passion. But there's something about that. People's opinions, the time for it, and the time for their opinions creating storms in your life, time's running out. It's running out. And I like that. Something about some of your enemies, and I don't say this to give you a sense of satisfaction in a gross manner, because let's face it, a lot of us get that out in Terrorland. We're like, yeah, that motherfucker is getting there. It's good, good. I say this to say that life is fair. Things will work out. Also, I say it so that we remember to keep ourselves in check, because we need to remember that shitty shit can happen to us if we're being shitty fuckers. Shitty shitters. Alright? But somebody's night is about to feel like forever. Because your story is about to change, collective. And someone knows it. They've seen so much of your story already. They shudder to think what comes next for you. Because they already know what comes next for them. It's the same shitty shit that they've been dealing out. They feel like they were waiting on a train that just wouldn't come, but they wouldn't get on it. Shitty shit happens, yeah. Yes, it does. I love that. Anytime I think about that line, it pops into my, what was it? The Longest Yard, I think, maybe, where he's like, shit does happen, look at your ears. I always get a giggle when I hear that, when I'm like, oh, shit happens. Think about that. Shit does happen. That's rude. Sorry, like maybe body shaming. That was something that was stuck in my head from being a kid. I saw that video with family. There's something about an illusion. When I read it, I got the word delusion. Alright. Also, shit happens when all those opinions falsely pile up in the cosmos. Absolutely. Yes. Someone may look at you and your spark and your brightness and your abilities and the way that you hope and dream and see the world, and I'm getting invoke your spirituality. Someone thinks that you're under an illusion or that you're delusional. And I'm getting someone just doesn't realize that some of you are delusional about them, but you're no longer under their illusion. There's been some sort of cherry on the sundae for seeing what type of person they are against what type of person you are. It's like there was a battle of wits, but it was actually a battle of love, like a battle of whose love comes with justice and whose doesn't. Something about the moral of the story. The moral of the story is that the collective is done being kicked around, done being hurt, period. Doesn't matter where it comes from, who it comes from, what it comes from, done. Fucking time out, done. Someone wants to hide from what they've done. That whole throwing rocks and hiding their hands. I didn't do it. What? But they know what their hands have done. And so when they start getting pelted back with rocks, not from you, collective. Don't you dirty your pretty little hands. Your lovely masculine hands. Don't. There's some sort of day of justice coming, and you don't need to be any part of it, but in a way you are. Somebody's going to be bugging. They're not the only one. There's a lot of people about to be bugging, and it's because they were illusioned about you. So illusioned about you that they tried to illusion you about yourself, and illusion everyone else about you. They're being asked, or told, really, hope it's worth the price. Heavy. Alright. We're going to get the true emotional deck. I haven't touched that in quite some time, but it is... I gotta stand up and get it. I'm going to take a hit for the road. By the way, I do apologize if you guys can see some of the mess around me. I'm in the process of moving furniture. Just made room for the Christmas tree. First real Christmas tree that my daughter and I have ever bought together, and she's 12. So, it was about time. First, I had to get my first real truck to be able to put a tree in. It's been a productive year. I hope that it's been the same for you guys. Easy? No. Productive? Yes. Something about cutting off something really cold. Cutting off the cold. Cutting off the cold-hearted. Taking a page from their book. After all, when you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. Someone was really cold to you, and it taught you how to save yourself by being cold back. Whoever that was, whoever shared their shivers with you, I just heard, they have massive regrets, but they're too prideful to be apologetic. The coldness that they've shared with you it caused you a lot of problems, and I am getting what goes around comes around. I'm seeing, we're talking about cold. The song in the background, by the way, that's being channeled for this is Kid the Band, Real Problems, featuring Taylor. And he's just talking about cold. Someone has grown so cold that it's like, I'm seeing their fucking facial hair is frozen. They've just grown so cold and so numb. Again, whoever they are. If they're not feeling the massive regret yet, they will. Messages for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. I just got something about these are the types of people that they throw rocks and hide their hands knowing that they have caused people problems throwing these rocks. They freeze people out knowing that it causes people problems. They're fucking cold-hearted motherfuckers knowing that it causes people problems. People are getting frostbite being near them. And they know it. But they They hide their hand. Shh. Let's not talk about what I've done. But when life comes back around at them and they get punished for what they've done, they don't hide that. They don't hide that. They don't hide the pain that they're under. They don't hide not one fucking ounce of it because they want people to look at them and say, oh, you poor sweet thing, you. Oh. They want all the sympathy and the empathy in the world, but they have none. And they try and suck it up everywhere, siphon it from everyone like it's going to become theirs all of a sudden, but it's not. They're just going to keep searching and seeking and coming up fucking empty in the end. We hear this a lot in Tarot Land, but they were playing checkers with someone that is too intelligent for chess. Someone tried to put you in the middle of something, but you're no man in the middle, nor a monkey in the middle. For some of you, this is it's like sexual connections. I just heard no more monkeys jumping in your bed. No more monkeys jumping in your bed. Someone was a desperate son of a bitch. They slutted it up. Something about crackers. I don't know. You turn on your back, though. You're fed up. You're done. Someone keeps telling you, chill. I see there's a sticky note. Chill. Calm down. There's a sticky note with a $sign on it. All these different things. And it's like someone keeps trying to tell you all these things. These are all their opinions. All these sticky notes, these are all their opinions. This is all the things they want you to think, be, feel. This is what they want you to know. They're trying to cram it into you. Do you see you? Do you see you? You're fed up with it. You're like, fuck no, I know who I am. What was that? There was a movie that I had seen. It was a pretty popular one, and they just kept trying to tell this person that they didn't know their name. They're like, no. This person knows who they are, but they're, what was it, The Handmaid's Tale, I think, maybe? And they're like, that's not your name. That's not who you are. You're not who you think you are. You're who I say you are now. This is your name. This is your identity, and you're going to be who the fuck I say. And this person just keeps seeing through it, and they're like, no, I'm this person, I'm this person, I'm this person, no, I'm this person. And there's a few different movies out there like that, but I hope you get the gist. Like, they're trying to fucking tell you that this is who you are and who you're going to be, and you're like, it doesn't matter how many times you try to cram that shit down my fucking throat, I'm not going to swallow it, bitch. Bye. This is not you in massive regret. This is the person that tried to tell you who you are until you were finally like, you know what? That's who you are. It's become very fucking clear to me who you are now because of who you want me to be. Fuck you. 24/24 and 24/25 on the timer. Growth. Alright. I have another channeled deck. Check that out. Bowl feels clogged, but it's not. Someone thinks That you're going to come around after the heartbreak that they put you through. That you're going to come around to them. What you need to know is you are going to come around. If you're hurting, if you're questioning that, am I going to make it through this? Am I going to be okay? Yes. Yes, you are. But don't go back around that. You're too weird for the cool kids and too cool for the weirdos. There's something about figuring out how to work with the system instead of against it for a period of time long enough to learn how to build and sustain your own system. It's almost like taking a look at the active systems in place in your day-to-day and being like, yeah, that established system does not work for me, but it could if this, and this, and then working on creating something birthed from that. If you guys are parents of small children in the home, especially adolescents, make sure you're paying attention to them. As much as we feel like we need some attention sometimes, our children definitely do as well. As well as giving yourself attention. And not feeling guilty about it. The right kind of attention. Because if it's not the right kind, then I can't tell you not to feel guilty. You can try to tell yourself not to feel guilty for feeding yourself the wrong things, but if you have a conscience. Anything else? Somebody's moving out and getting their own place. Congratulations. Someone needs to know that they have the ability to do that. Someone needs to know that they have the strength to do that. Let this give you that. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. You guys are grounded after a Ten of Swords fucking life, after just struggle after struggle after struggle. I was watching Kelte earlier, and she was talking about the corners. I'm not sure if it was a recent reading. Readings are timeless, but she was talking about how for some, it's like every time you've turned the corner, there's been trauma, there's been pain, there's been some sort of abuse. Every time you turn the fucking corner. And it triggered me just a little bit inside. I'm like, oh my goodness, I used to get, abused, get bullied, get beat up, get picked on, get fucking whatever. And then I would try to stand up for myself, and then I would get in trouble for that, like, when I was a kid. And I would get put in the corner. And then I'd get let out of the corner, and because I was the one that got in trouble, I'm the one that got shoved off in the corner for coming and being, the squeaky fucking wheel, tattletale, whatever, or, being emotional and reacting to what had just happened to me. Then I'd get out of the corner, and the person would do it again. Or someone, some other fucking asshole will have seen, oh, that person literally just got away with that. So I can get away with this. Right? And every time, I'd get out of the corner, literally turn out of the corner, I'd end up right back in there because somebody would fuck with me, somebody would do something, and I'd have to, or I would feel, like I'd have to strong arm them back, or fuck with them back, or yell, something. Capricorn of Wrath, until hello there, good to see you, doing your thing. Thank you. Thank you. It feels so good to be here doing my thing again. I have spent so much time away, and it's funny. I was sitting here doing a reading once, I don't know, a month or so ago maybe, and it was uh, one of my first readings after being locked out of my channel for a while, and one of the homies, a subscriber, had come on and said that I looked really unhappy, and like I was in a unhappy relationship, and I snapped at them immediately and was like, what the who the fuck do you think you are? No, I definitely was. And when you're in an unhappy environment, in an unhealthy situation, then surviving, just literally picking your head up in the morning and doing what it is that you have to do to keep your body going, and for me to keep my kid going, keep my home going, keep my pets and all these things going. Readings really have fallen to the wayside a lot. My painting has fallen to the wayside so much. But also, on the other end, I have been back in school for the semester, so that does take up a good chunk of my time. But um, anyway, feels great to be here. I still haven't explained what just happened when those cards hit my chest the way that they did. Because if you saw, I was shuffling and they landed right here. Right here. Alright? You got 10 of Swords with the word grounded. And 6 of Cups with the word body in the reverse. What I just got is that you are grounded, not just your body, but you are grounded mind, body, heart, and soul after a long fucking battle. You are grounded. I'm getting, a lot of you are learning a balance when it comes to being guarded. Being too guarded and being guarded enough. Ah. Some of you are something about forming a department, and the way that this just came out is really cool. It's the 2 of Diamonds and the 3 of Diamonds, one after the other, 2 to 3. Some of you are literally growing in your effort to form some type of a department. Could be something to do with, I just got even like a volunteer fire department, or something about, like, some of you could be doing mental health and human services work, and helping to form something, 3333, 3334 on the timer, for the department of, like, you know, health and human services. Some of you could just be filling out forms, need to be filling out some forms, getting things done, turned in. Somebody's 32, somebody's 23. Something about being fed from the stars. Excuse me. That felt really powerful right through me when I said that. Being fed from the stars. Weird. I've barely coughed. As soon as I say that sentence, I'm like, I'm getting something about never biting the hand that feeds you, but knowing that the hand that feeds you is the one. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. Body in the reverse again. Working on the mind, body, heart, and soul. Soul. Life. Existence. It's like sometimes we focus really hard on going to the gym and getting skinny and having nice clothes, but like, what about the soul? You know? Do you have peace? You got love? Oh, good. Uh, I just realized that I think I read the I do what I want part of your screen name as I do. Stoner moment. Alright. I'm going to grab you guys a chakra card. See what's up in the alignment here. Chakra card for the collective, please. Chakra card for the homies. What do they need at this time? What could be the most helpful thing that could come out of this deck for them right now? We'll take that. Thank you. Third eye chakra affirmations. I am worthy of the life I want. And you guys have 4 other ones. I'm going to read them because I asked for the most important things for you and we got a chunk. So, affirm, type it in the comments. I am worthy of the life I want. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, especially yourself. The root chakra, Muladhara. This chakra is located near the perineum and establishes us on the earth. I'm trying to find a balance with going out with my long sword in nature. I'll probably go. Awesome. I love the river. It's very grounding, very peaceful, very connective. The perineum and establishes us on the earth. It is associated with grounding, deepening and connecting to the environment. Sacral chakra essential oils. Aromatherapy can restore feelings of sensuality and creativity. I just realized I was called to set this over near us. Numbers book. We have not done Shanty numbers in some time, my friends, my friends. There's a whole bunch of numbers here. That's why we have so many chakra cards, I do believe. We'll do numbers right after these. Aromatherapy can restore feelings of sensuality and creativity. To open the sacral chakra, try burning cleansing aromas like cardamom, eucalyptus, chamomile, spearmint, rose, or clary sage. I love it because I don't always bring the sage out, but I brought sage and sweetgrass out and cleansed for this reading for you guys. So, solar plexus essential oils. To open the solar plexus, try burning fiery incense and essential oils like saffron, musk, sandalwood, ginger, and cinnamon. I was just talking to my daughter today about cinnamon being a pain reliever. Maybe someone needs to know that. Look it up, look into it. Balancing the heart chakra. This chakra could be out of balance if you find it difficult to relate to other people. Perhaps you feel withdrawn and closed off. Excessive energy can lead to being demanding, overcritical, possessive, and moody. It can also cause you to give excessively to those around you without focusing on your own self-care. That's why I was guided to say, take care of yourself in good, healthy ways and do not feel guilty about doing it. That's why I was guided to say that. A deficient energy can lead to indecisiveness, fear of rejection, as well as the need for constant reassurance. So there's definitely a need to keep that heart chakra balanced. All right, the first number is 83. What do we have? What do we have? Something about the mind. So we saw body in the reverse twice. So you guys are being called to really pay attention. Have a good evening, darling. I love you as well, homie. Have a good one. Thank you for being here. 83. With that, I am worthy of the life I want. Some of you don't know that. Some of you don't have that even in mind. Thank you. I'm glad that it does. This is what it's being reassured for you now. That you are worthy. If you don't know, now you know. And you need to know. There are others that did not know. And they helped root this fear in you that you're not worthy. And yes, the fuck you are. Even if the life you want is something large, something, you know, enchanted. You're worthy of it and more. 7. 7 is a number of success, I will say that. Something about a friend. Something about having success, having a friend over to your fortress. Having a friend over to your fortress. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome if things aligned faster? As fast as, we want them to. But as annoying as it is to say and hear, sometimes there's a reason. Usually is. A lot of you are deciding to take the high road with things. All right, 24 in regards to the sacral chakra. 24. There's something about a confirmation. Something about you guys are going to need to be doing a lot of aromatherapy to restore your feelings of sensuality and creativity after someone drained those things from you. And you have to admit to yourself that you allowed them to. Be it work, friendship, family, lover, something. A lot of you are taking the high road and using plant medicine. I like it. In regard to the solar plexus, 38. Something about taking the high road with things helps you build your confidence. Your confidence on you being worthy of being a good person. You being worthy of calling yourself a good person. Not a perfect person. When life itself seems lunatic, who knows? I like that. So I have to read those comments quick when they come up because they disappear near immediately. To see life as it is and not as it should be. I like that very much. I am so tired of surrendering my dreams that I just refuse to do it anymore. 51 for balancing that heart chakra. This is our last number. Let's see what we got. Somebody feels like they don't have much. They don't have much to offer. They don't have much in their cupboards. They don't have much in their gas tank. They don't have much. They don't have much. They don't have much. But surprise. Your word for this is surprise. You have so much. If you didn't, there wouldn't be all these fucking seagulls trying to peck at you like you're a chicken nugget. You're the only nugget around, darling. They're sick of French fries. That was cute. Oh. I used to have this little fucking fling, and one of their nicknames was French Fry. Somebody I knew called them French Fry. I always thought that it was funny, and like, to me, that person and their existence in my life is mostly just a joke, you know? So, like, yeah, these seagulls, just let them go for the French fries. Let them have them. You're a fucking nugget. Protect yourself like a nugget. Dak Bakava. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys some closing guidance and get out of here. I need to heat up my coffee and repack this bowl. I will say, my eyes were drawn to the Twin Flame Oracle 323 book. I may come back and do a reading with that. I feel like I haven't done one with the book for quite some time. And never judge a book by its cover, because I tell you, that book might look like, yeah, it might look like a mess, but it's a special one. So yeah, I'm gonna bring it on for a reading. It's maybe tonight, maybe the next reading that I do. Nature. Get outside and go for a walk. It's time to refresh, reset, and recharge in nature. Just like you were just talking about with the rivers. Fresh air helps clear the mind and has a way of lifting the mood. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much for being here. Until we speak again, my dears. Have a good evening. Get your asses outside.